I just made the biggest blunder, the biggest mistake in my 62-year history. It even tops the 2 divorces that I've had. Obviously married the wrong people, and obviously they would say the same thing. The blunder that I'm referring to was playing loosey-goosey with LinkedIn. If you've followed my profile before, you would know that I spoke a lot about LinkedIn and how to get clients from LinkedIn and how to post content and really depend on LinkedIn. And you've heard me say many times that 100% of my new clients were coming from LinkedIn, and my clients would say, a lot of my clients would say exactly the same thing. The unfortunate part was that I took it for granted. When you put all your eggs in one basket, now think about this. I had 32,000 connections on my last profile. All my reviews were on LinkedIn. I didn't transfer any of the reviews to my website. I didn't even ask for it, but all my reviews were on LinkedIn. So putting all your eggs in one basket was definitely not the right thing for me to do. And playing fast and loose with LinkedIn policy and procedure was really not a good thing to do. Obviously, I did some things that I shouldn't have done, and I deeply regret. Policy and procedure are there to protect all of us, and especially, the community. The policy and procedures are there to protect your connections. And why, not everybody wants to hear my opinion about everything, and that's the problem. You're trying to get connections, but you're trying to get the right connections. And when you don't follow policy, your account gets deleted. And starting from scratch with zero, I have no account now, and starting from 0 connections and the testimonials. I'm just starting to realize how much it's starting to cost me and how much it will cost me over time in terms of lost business. So it was the dumbest thing I've ever done. It makes no sense. It's going to cost me heavy in the pocketbook. How do I go back to these clients and say, would you please write another testimonial? That's not fair. Even if they did, it's not fair for me to ask. It's not their fault that I was a freaking idiot. So if you're thinking of taking shortcuts on LinkedIn, if you're using any bots, if you're using any automated systems, if you don't follow procedure or policy and procedure on LinkedIn, may I suggest that you don't? Because think about if you were to lose all those connections. I've worked for many years. I've been on LinkedIn for almost 20 years now. And losing all those connections, losing all those testimonials, it's hard for me to comprehend how I'm going to get beyond this. But the thing is, there are no shortcuts, and for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. I was too stupid to realize that the reaction of my carelessness on LinkedIn I was going to pay for a long time and pay severely for it. I'm just trying to tell you that it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Paint within the lines, be true to yourself, be true to your clients. And me being controversial on LinkedIn was not winning me any clients anyways. In fact, I was losing, I hate to say it, but I almost joked that every time that I posted something controversial, I would lose 100 clients, or not clients, connections on LinkedIn. So why was I doing it? What, to feel high and mighty? And it doesn't make sense. So I just wanted to make sure that you learn from my mistakes, and please don't make my mistakes. If you're using bots, if you're using, posting stuff that's controversial, please read the policy and procedure page on LinkedIn and follow it. It makes no sense to try and take those shortcuts. Anyways, I deeply apologize if I offended you with any of my posts. That was never my intention. My intention was to get more clients and help my clients and elevate their businesses. So again, I deeply apologize, and I hope you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram, or hopefully you have my regular email. Again, I deeply apologize. Let's talk again soon. Take care.